I had a conversation with my dad yesterday about the slap from the Oscars. Did you hear about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock?
Yeah, he said something about it. Do you not think it was set up?
Even if it was set up, like, I don't know. I didn't see it live. I saw the Japanese television version because they didn't edit it. So I saw all that. When I saw the headline come through on my phone, because I didn't watch Oscars. When I first watched the headline, I thought, oh man, Will Smith. I felt sympathy and empathy immediately towards Will Smith. We can do this as an outtake, by the way. I felt sympathy and empathy towards Will Smith because what was happening in him at that moment that he felt he had to react in that way. Like, I felt empathy for him. That sucks. That you feel that much that you have to go up and slap another human being.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you meant it sucks that you have empathy.
Oh, no. Well, there are times, right, when that sucks too. But I felt that was the first thing I thought. I'm like, here's your big night. You're slated to win an Oscar. You've done an amazing job. I read your memoir. I thought it was really good. Like this, yeah. And then, oh, shit, you tripped. Look, you're human. That's what I also thought. Like, oh, look, he's having a human experience. So then I just I watched that thing. I watched what happened. And then, everybody's exploding and pointing fingers and he's right, no, he's wrong, and blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, first of all, my humble opinion, here's my truth. I don't understand why jokes have to be told about people's appearances or personalities. Look, everybody's doing the absolute best they can. Why are you telling jokes? Talk about the human condition, but don't have to put it on a person. So there's that aspect. Why did the joke have to be about his wife? If you were going to make a joke, make it about Will. He's right there. But don't even do that. Be kind. Be kind in what you say.
What's the joke? I didn't.
It had to do with, okay, so Will Smith's wife has alopecia. So she does not have hair.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's been really open about this medical condition. And Chris Rock made a comment, and I'm not going to get it exactly right, about Jada Pinkett Smith doing something to train for the next G.I. Jane movie, which, if you remember, starred Demi Moore training to be a Navy SEAL. And as she begins to get stronger and she realizes she has to do certain things to sacrifice her connection to our identity, I'll say, if I want to put it in metaphysical terms, she shaves her head. And at the time when that movie came out, many of us women were like, yeah, badass. And I do think Jada Pinkett Smith is a badass herself, in that she's been very open about her alopecia. So why Chris Smith had to, or Chris, see, I'm marrying the two because we're all connected. Why Chris Rock had to make a connection about Jada Pinkett Smith, G.I. Jane, in a regard that could be hurtful. Why? What's the point? So my point, so I'm like, well, Chris Rock could have said it's something completely different. Didn't have to tell a joke about someone's appearance or personality, because we're all just trying to do the best we can. On this hand, Will Smith could have chosen the path of forgiveness. So from a mystical perspective, when somebody does you wrong, or even, religious, spiritual perspective, if somebody does you wrong, realize that there's pain within that other person and give them love, forgive them, and process where the pain points that it hits on yourself. And no need to lash out with violence, which Will Smith has since come back and said violence has no place anywhere. I'm really sorry. He has apologized, whatever. So this person, choose your words kindly. This person, why don't we try some forgiveness? And then the third point I make, because I posted this on my personal Facebook, was the whole audience at large, none of us are either Chris Rock or Will Smith. None of us were in their shoes at that moment. We have no idea. So why do we go around judging them? And then ultimately some people will cancel them. Why? Understand what actually took place, and let's see if we can't come to a collaborative collusion and move forward in love. That's my point.
What a load of bullshit. As Catherine Tate would say.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I had no idea about any of that. It all sounds like a complete farce.
And even if it is a farce, even if it was a stage for publicity, at least it sparked this thought in me. Because I saw my dad yesterday, and he started to go down the he said some things about Will Smith's behavior that were, I will say, racist, and that made me a little upset. And I was just like, wait. So I said to my dad, which is really hard for me to say stuff to my dad. And I said what I just said to you. I said to my dad, I said, look at it from this is my point. Let's try this perspective. We have no idea. But all we can do is just go, oh, like I saw the pain in Will. I saw the, possible pain in Chris.
How did that go down with your dad?
He got quiet. Don't know. The quietness triggers me. But my sister told me the other day, when we go quiet, it's just because we don't know how, we have nothing to add. You just said it well. And I'm like, oh, well, you've never told me that.
I imagine you also bamboozle them.
My whole life, I was talking about this last night. My whole life has been, I have bamboozled them and I've always taken the, oh my God, I suck road instead of.
Oh no, that's a good thing.
What my sister told me just last week was, oh no, we think you're fucking brilliant. We just don't know what to say because we can't keep up with you. I've never taken that road. I've always taken the
low road.
I suck. Yeah.